Hello friends, welcome to the Trading Temple channel. Today we're going to analyze 3 coins to see what they're doing in the short term. The first coin we're going to analyze is the SEI. As you can see, we talked about this coin 4 or 5 days ago. It's currently near a very strong resistance level, which it has tested twice before and failed to break through, and this is the third time it's hitting it. This resistance is roughly between 35 to 37 cents, and we have to see in the coming weeks whether it can break through or not. What we talked about 4 or 5 days ago was that this coin was forming a pennant chart pattern, which is usually a bullish pattern and increases the likelihood of breaking upwards. And as you can see, it finally managed to break out and has now hit the resistance we discussed earlier. And here you can see a very bad candlestick. This candlestick is not very promising. It's called a shooting star candlestick, and this type of candlestick causes a reversal. And interestingly, when this kind of candlestick forms near resistance, there's a strong chance we'll see a pullback. We have to see what happens next week, and as for this pullback that this coin is having, if we want to look at it on the 4-hour time frame, or maybe it's better to switch to the 1 hour. As you can see, the price is in an uptrend and is making higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, and higher lows. And in my opinion, it's better if it doesn't go below this level, this line that I'm drawing. If it wants to go up in the next cycle, it shouldn't break this level. This level is very important because not only does it have short-term support and maintain the trend as it moves upward, but at the same time, while it has support at this level, it also backtests this trend line. So if it hits here, there's a strong chance it can go up. And coin C is in a very good position, and in the next move, if it breaks through this resistance, as I mentioned before, it will hit this long-term trend line, which will almost coincide with this resistance, somewhere between 45 cents and 50 cents. That's it for this coin. The next coin I want to analyze is Near Protocol. Near Protocol has really worn everyone out. One problem it has is this trend line. It's been stuck below this trend line for quite a while, and honestly, I've lost count of how many times it's happened. It's hit this trend line several times and been rejected. As you can see, after 7 or 8 days of green candles, Near Protocol finally has a red day today. It's down almost 2%. It has crossed the 50-day, 100-day, and 200-day moving averages. If I want to analyze this coin, in my opinion, it's better that, first of all, it doesn't fall below the moving averages and doesn't drop below this level, that is, below this box that I'm drawing. If it goes below this box, things get a bit complicated, but it's better if it can maintain this level that I've just drawn here, at least in the short-term time frame. If it holds this level, in my opinion, next week, especially if the interest rate is lowered in the US, it could be a signal for Near Protocol, the entire crypto market, and the stock market to move upward. Near Protocol could also finally break through this trend line that's been exhausting everyone and move higher. Once it breaks through this trend line, bullish momentum will return to Near Protocol, and most likely it could form a small flag here and move higher. You could say its chart might end up looking similar to Avalanche. As you can see, Avalanche finally broke out of this 6-month range in this area and moved up. And Near Protocol can do the same thing. It's lagging a bit behind coins like Avalanche because, as I mentioned, the coins with larger market caps move first, and then the smaller and lower cap coins follow suit. And as I said, Near Protocol can also move up and break through this area. In the next phase, it could even reach up to $8. For now, I'll leave it here and we'll see what happens next week. And the next coin we're going to analyze is Cardano. We also talked about this coin last week. It has a very beautiful chart. It broke through this long-term 6-month trend line and went above it after touching it 3 times. And we talked about this pullback. It was a very nice pullback, and as you can see, the RSI almost held itself at the 40 level and maintained the bullish momentum in Cardano. And as you can see on the MACD as well, the MACD has turned green, which is a bullish sign for Cardano. Cardano has held this level and had a very nice bounce. If we look at a lower time frame, in my opinion, Cardano needs to hold this level and not go any lower than here. In Cardano's next move, in the short term I mean, Cardano can go up to this level here, which is almost $1, and here it might pause for a bit, wait, and form a flag, and then move higher for the next move. And the next move up can go much higher, up to $1.25. That's it for Cardano. And some good news we have is that finally the total market cap excluding Bitcoin and Ethereum has hit new all-time highs. Very nice. If we look at the daily time frame, we can see that for about 7 or 8 days it's been making green candles, and this makes things a bit more complicated because after such a strong upward move, we usually see a pullback, so we need to be prepared. The same goes for that as well. Now let's see when the pullback will happen. There's a chance that the pullback could happen right from here, come down to test this level, and then go back up again. Most likely, it will keep hitting new all-time highs, and in my opinion, the market is bullish. That was today's video about the short-term analysis of these three coins. And I'd be happy if you like and subscribe, and don't forget, trading is never 100%, and everything is based on probability. And don't forget that I'm not a financial advisor and this is not financial advice. Until the next video, goodbye.